which is weird, man.
But to flip mode it now,
Yeah.
and the joy, the space that you just appear to be in, despite going through probably one of your biggest losses.
Yeah.
I mean, you look like a happy guy, and I don't know if it's your daughter who's doing this to you, but I want to ask, where are you at right now? I think that'll be a nice way to end.
Ah, man. There is joy, but there is pain. Nobody ever understands or prepares you for loss. You know, nobody does. I lost my best friend 9 months ago. It's funny, I can remember the months like. And I lost Jay's mom. Just was literally a very sudden illness, which nobody knew until after she had gone, and we're doing a postmortem. And it left me in a space of emptiness, serious emptiness. And it's an oxymoron because you've got a 3-month-old looking up to you, and you're the only thing that she knows. The other person is gone, so it's you or nothing. And traditionally what happens in especially in Africa is, as soon as the man loses his wife, he heads for the hills and leaves the kids, or immediately remarries. And I thought to myself, I can't remarry. I just don't feel that vibe right now. And I've got a little person who I had wanted for the longest, we had planned for the longest, we had anticipated and just made sure that everything was going to be okay for her for the longest. So I said, I'm gonna go the ride with her, man. And we're gonna see where life takes us. So I'm in the middle of raising a child called Jamila. Most people know her as Gummy Bear. And we have a lot of footprint on social media with her program called Raising Jay, which we've just released. And one of those family moments, you know, moments to treasure. We were trying to create moments for each other. I'm thankful that we created those moments together, because those are the only things that we now have that we hold on to, Jay and I. And I know going through life, at least she'll have, you know, a solid history of her mom and a lot of stuff of her mom, so she won't really miss out on how did mom look, how did mom sound, how did mom, you know, how did mom dress, because we have all of those things. People really, really love that. I think because men for the longest have disappointed women for the longest, and that's just the God's honest truth. You know, we've promised women heaven on earth and not delivered. You know, we've given them the short end of the stick, and they end up raising kids by themselves. They end up single mothers, a lot of single mothers. And to see a man step up and say, no, I'm gonna raise my child by myself, I'm good. I think for a lot of people it's like, oh, actually, wow. And when I bring them into my world, they realize that I make the same mistakes that everybody else makes, but I'm showing people a journey of a child and a journey of learning, not just the child learning, but more importantly, the parent learning. And I think that's very, very important in the society that we're in right now, because social media it's awash with tits and ass.
It's true.
It's awash with glitz and glam. It's awash with see me in Dubai, chilling with my cocktail. Meanwhile, you live in Huruma. Do you know what I mean? Some guy has collected you for the weekend, and the ticket for him is nothing. He took some NYS money, bought you a ticket, and it's not even his money. So, hey, let's go get drunk and let me have sex with you on the beach. You want to have it in Dubai? No problem. You can do that. It's not my money. You know what I mean? So social media is awash with that, and people can see that that negative space of fake glam and glitz and everything. And when they see a little child just growing up, they're like, actually, that's real. Let me embrace the real, because the real is what I want to be. You know, at least it gives me a ray of hope that there's some positivity right through this this negative space that we find, you know, we're all getting bogged down with. So that's where I'm at. Yeah.
I love it. I love it. It's a mixture, I got mixed emotions listening to where you're at.
Yeah.
I promise this is my last question.
It's all right. It's okay. All right.
The industry.
Yeah.
Where do you feel it's at? Do you think that we have the opportunity to go back to the place where the whole world is like, yo, I need to go, where Tanzania is running to Kenya for our sound? Where do you feel the industry is at?